Hi, I'm Heather Smith and I'm a yoga instructor. I have been an instructor for not even a year yet. It'll be a year in April. And I was somebody that was an athlete all my life and was very into different forms of cardio and fell into yoga after my knees kind of gave out on me reluctantly and fell in love with it. I started doing YouTube videos in my attic when my kids were really little and decided that I wanted to make it part of my career after they went to school part-time. So I went to a local studio and they were having a teacher training, and I'm certified in 200 hours, part of Yoga Alliance certification. And I was blown away by how big yoga is. Myself doing it just by myself in my attic, I watched people coming in and out of poses and tried to teach myself. But I never really had the wherewithal to go to a studio and do it in front of real instructors. So when I decided to be a teacher, it took me a long time to really learn the history of yoga, why we do certain things, and correct alignment, and that was really eye-opening for me. I'm in a studio like Spiral Space. The first thing I do is introduce myself, and usually it's a smaller class, and so I'll introduce other students to each other. And then I just start asking how people feel that day. Does anything hurt? Is there anything that you'd like to avoid? Is there anything you'd like to try? Some students are more adventurous and want to get into more handstands or arm balancing, and I always encourage anybody who wants to try something new to do it in a studio where an instructor can watch you. So having two younger children, it can be challenging to keep your patience with them at all times. And you learn a lot of different breathing techniques in yoga, and that has been extremely helpful to try and calm yourself down, to try and relax when you are frustrated with your child. And the mat is also a great place to relieve stress, to relieve any tension that's building in your body that you may not realize you're holding. Anybody with a body can do yoga, and anyone who feels like they need to decompress can do yoga. And anybody who wants to open themselves up and release any toxicity that they're holding in their bodies, yoga is a wonderful way to do that. And I think for moms, the stress builds in our body and we may not even realize that we're holding it. And so when you come onto the mat, it's a new way to release that tension that may not have been explored before.